Can you hear me okay? I hope you can. And just to correct Bradley, I'm actually in London and I'm absolutely delighted because I feel even closer to you all. I want to speak to you tonight about the butterfly experience and how I developed that brand and how you too can change your life with very simple techniques in life, because my life is an example of what I think and what I feel and how I act and behave. It doesn't mean to say that it has been an easy life. I've had many challenges along the way, but the challenges have made me far stronger a person. And each and every one of you was given a power far greater than you could ever imagine in your life. And the power to take control of your mind and achieve whatever you want in life is the most wonderful gift that everyone has been given by the creator of the universe, universal energy source, whatever you may call it. And whether you're running a business, whether you're thinking and starting a business, whether you are just started, whether you've been running it for years, it doesn't matter. The techniques can apply to each and every one of you. And I hope tonight with the butterfly experience, wisdom and knowledge that I can impart to you, that you can start to really make inroads in your life. The mindset is one of the most, for me, it's the crucial thing. It's like a computer. And if you can imagine the desktop is like the conscious part of the mind, and the subconscious is like the hard drive. And what you feed your conscious mind, its job is not to question. Its job is just to act and behave and do as it's told. So whatever you're feeding your mind every day, if you're feeding your mind thoughts of I can't do it, I'm no good, and becoming a victim of your own life, then you need to start changing your life. And no one said it was easy, but no one said it was hard either. And nurture your mind, feed it with positive language, positive thoughts every day. And for me, it's a spiritual discipline in my life. And the butterfly experience techniques I want to start talking to you about. And the first one that I think is the key and the most important, not just for the butterfly experience, but for every single person in the world. And the Buddhists are a great example of what they do and how they live their life. They are the most disease-free people on the planet. Why? Because they meditate. They actually go into themselves and become more aware of who they are. They're far more focused, they have better clarity, they are aware of everything that is going on around them. And when you start to simply by 10 to 15 minutes every day, or at least for 4 times per week, consecutive days, sitting quietly, 2 feet flat on the floor, and allowing your eyes to close and floating off to that favourite place. And to start your visualization, which is one of the most powerful techniques you could use, because if the mind can see the images, and the brain loves colour and pictures, and if your mind and you start to visualize the life that you are looking to have, or that you're wanting to do, or the contacts that you want to make, if you see that in your mind, then in reality you will start to have that. You will start to attract, because meditation actually raises your vibration. And I'm sure most of you have heard the phrase, it's like being on a frequency of a radio station. Unless you're on that frequency and radio station, nothing's going to happen. It's what we call the momentum, the snowball effect. Once you get into vibration, it's an energy that attracts the energy of the same vibration and frequency. So for instance, if you send out a boomerang, you'll get a boomerang back. If you send out negativity thoughts about what's not happening in your life, that's exactly what you will get back. And it might sound harsh, but that is exactly why and how entrepreneurs live their life. They are the most successful people in their mindset. And a great leader and entrepreneur is Richard Branson, who is used as an example as a great leader for the world. His mind didn't start off like that. He continually and persevered with his meditation, which he does about 2 to 3 times per day. And this is because he is training his mind, focused clarity, vision. He sees his life. He has no limitation in what he can achieve, only the limitation of his mind. And as I spoke about the visualization, a good thing to do is actually, while you're in that favourite place, safe, secure place in your visualization, actually stepping in to your image and your picture. And what would it feel like to be actually living that life right now? How would you act and how would you behave? Because we don't wait till we actually achieve the outcome to start acting and behaving differently. We must do it before it happens. We have to believe. Remember, the conscious brain and mind will act out exactly what it is told. And if your mind can see and believe that you are living a successful and happy and abundant life, then that's exactly how you will start to do it. For me, I always say that I don't live in this world. I don't live in this earth. I am part of the earth. I am energy. We live in an energy field. You know, there are many people out there who are looking more and more about the energy and it's like magnets. We are like magnets in an energy field, and we are drawn to, only today I met somebody and they said, this is a deja vu feeling, Karen. I feel we've met and done this before, and we had never met before in our life. And everyone has choices in their life. The choice to live a good life, to have an abundant, successful, happy, good health, content, freedom from fear and anxiety, having a good mental attitude, or we can choose ill health and disease and live in fear. We can live in victim mode. We can actually act out and become that person in that life. And the more that you start to train your mind, a simple 10 to 15 minutes each day, you will start to see, I promise you, within 1 week, fantastic results. But you must make it a discipline. We've all got determination to achieve things, but when it comes to things like meditation, it's not cool, or it's not appropriate, or it's not a must in our life. We're too busy thinking that the it that we're all looking for is out with our life, it's out with our bodies, it's on a shelf, we can buy it. And The Secret was a good book in the sense, I never completed The Secret, because for me there is no secret. The secret, if there is one, lies within yourself, lies within your heart and your body. It is the source energy that you came from. And when you know who you are and where you're going in your life, the universe will give you so much help that you won't even realize what's happening in your life. The choice to live a good life. My purpose in life, I know where I'm going, I know who I am. I always have known from the age of 4 what my life would be. My purpose is to help people to live and connect with themselves and to raise their vibration, because for me, I want to raise the vibration of the world by teaching people to think positive, because it's proven scientifically that in the medical profession now, they're looking at people who are surviving, terminal illness, cancers, the diseases, and they're saying, why does this person with the same illness, the same type of disease, why did they live, and why did that other one die? What was the difference? And the difference was a positive mental attitude. Because cancers and disease need stress to thrive, and they breed on stress. IBS and all these diseases are caused solely because of stress. IBS is an irritable bowel syndrome that many people of the world have because of the anxieties and fears of challenges that go wrong in their life, or they think that the world is ending. And at that moment, yes, it might be fear, But as Susan Jeffers says, feel the fear and do it anyway. You must face what's happening in your life and choose your choices. I want you all tonight to write a letter to yourself, dear, and then your name. And I don't want you to think, I want you to do it with the opposite hand that you write with. And I want you to write, dear Karen, I want to, whatever it is that you want to do in your life, my purpose is. What are the things that you want? I want you to write them down. I don't even want you to think about it. Just whatever comes to your mind. Things that you might even not know or understand what they are at this point. I want you to start writing them down. I want you to write down the people that can help you in your business, the funding. Write everything, absolutely, just like placing your order. Everything has to be down in that. Because everything that is there, if you believe, if you do your meditation, if you do your visualization, if you say your positive statements, your positive butterfly experience affirmations to yourself, instead of saying, I can't achieve, waking up in the morning with a feel-good factor and saying, today is going to be a fantastic day. You know, I got an email today from someone who asked me if I would do a tour next year. And more I've been wanting to go into the speaking market to get the message out there, because this stuff is not mind-blowing. There is so much hype and marketing garbage out in the world today that we need to pay 10, 15, 20,000 pounds to be told and go on courses. No, we don't. We just need to sit quietly in our meditation and find out who we are. And Bradley spoke of the adversity and the challenges that he had in his life. And we know Bradley with the passion that he has. And that is one of the unique talents and techniques that all good entrepreneurs seem to have. They all have the energy, the passion, the belief. Regardless of what is happening in their life, they always knew it was for a reason. It made them stronger, it made them tougher, it took them to the next stage. And Bradley will be the first person to agree with me there that where he is today in raw business, he probably never even thought about 5 years ago and where he was in his life. And all the things that have happened, we must know and understand that at that point we're exactly where we should be in our life. And it's only when we accept where we are in our life, because your thoughts are vibrations and your thoughts create your life. So if you're thinking something is difficult and is a challenge, it becomes a thing in your mind, in your body, and that thing becomes energy in your body. And that energy blocks you from living your life. So a good thing to start understand is your body and how it works, and the signals that your body is telling you, the stress signals. You know, there's so many people in America and over in the UK now that are grossly obese, and it's because we're overeating, we're not listening to the signals, they're comfort eating, they're soothing their soul. Soothe your soul with positive words. Soothe your soul with your meditation. Connect with the source energy of the world. I want you to be proud of who you are and tell yourself. More and more in schools now, they're talking about the next generation of entrepreneurs. And only a few weeks ago, the Prime Minister announced that he wanted the next generation to be entrepreneurs. We can't be entrepreneurs if we don't feed our children positive language. And it is a positive language. It's training our mind to think in a different way and to understand what our world is all about. What are we here for? And get out of the competition mindset and really start to create your life with a creative mindset. You're not in competition with someone, even if they're doing the same job that you're doing. You are unique, and once you find your unique selling point, Grow that, make it unique, make it grow as big as you can, because that is why we want you. You know, every person that starts a business must be a salesperson, must be a salesperson, because they're not selling themselves, they're selling who they really are, the person inside, not the product. They're selling them and believing in themselves what they can do. How many people think they can't sell? They don't want to talk, they don't want to speak. The body language speaks before we open our mouth. We all in school at some point got labelled we're shy, or we're an extrovert. Our bodies speak volumes. Start understanding who you are and what you can offer in your business. Reach out to the world and give to the world what you want back. I want you to think about what tonight has been. And I want to sow the seeds, because tonight's not just about your business, because your businesses will be successful. It's about you in your life, because you can't run a business if you're not in the right mindset. The butterfly experience prescription was something that I developed, and it was your meditation, simply 10 to 15 minutes each day, sitting quietly at the same time in the same chair, because we want to develop a pattern, a habit, an energy that you can feel. You will even feel warmth in your body. The universe will speak to, will communicate, and you will very quickly start to love this feeling that you get. You will look for it. You will be more focused, more clarity in your life. And the visualization, seeing your life through the eyes of your mind's eye, and the clear signal, placing your order of what you want in life. It's not what you don't want. Focus on what you want, only what you want every single day. And the positive language that you speak, mixing with the positive people. Successful people breed successful people. Listen to the language they talk. Think about the friends you have. Do they make you feel negative? Do they make you feel good and happy? Do they drain you of your energy? Believing in you, believing in your business, believing in the people who can help you, and having an attitude of gratitude in life. Thanking the universe at the end of the day for all that you have had, even although it wasn't exactly what you wanted that day, it's exactly what you needed. Thank the universe for, even although you haven't received it, the expectation that it's on its way. I hope that tonight you have sown seeds, and that you will continue to sow seeds and flourish. And may your businesses grow and grow. I now hand you over to Bradley, and I'm so pleased and delighted to have been part of your evening, and thank you for sharing with me.